What's up, you guys? Hello. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We got Up Your Scores. We got Out of Philly, Second Nature, Camellia, Notary Time, Kamisha. What's up, you guys? Welcome to the Hive. Welcome to the Bay Hive. M. Lawson Homes. I love to see it. What's up, Shalonda? What's up, Jaleel? As well. What's up, you guys? I'm just jumping on here to catch up with you guys. We had a really quick, but we had a really good live yesterday. What's up, David? What's up, Breadwinner? So I wanted to jump back on here because I'm just trying to stay, what's up? We say woke. I don't know if that's Dave or not, but I'm trying to stay committed to showing up online. But one of the things that I wanted to announce to you guys, I was like, let me jump on and tell all of the people all of the things. But before we get started, drop a 1 in the chat if this is your first time going live with me. We got some people that was here yesterday, so they got all the tea. But drop a 1 in the chat if this is your first time going live with me. You're like, listen, I saw your video about somebody that fired you, so that's why I'm here, because I'm not mad at that. Drop a 1. You're weird, Timothy. That's weird. Drop a 1 in the chat if this is your first time going live with me. Okay, perfect. We got some OGs. The OGs always going to hold it down for me, so I appreciate that. But we got some newbies in this space. So what's up? If you're dropping a 1 in the chat right now, it's because this is your first time going live with me, and I love that for you because we have fun over here. So let me just quickly introduce myself. My name is Gabby. I am the Real Estate Bae, and I own the Real Estate Bae Agency located in St. Louis, Missouri, and we help first and new investors. Okay, well, second times is cool too. We help first and new investors find and fund cash flowing real estate here in the St. Louis market. I guarantee you somebody today in this live is going to say, can you help me in Detroit? Can you help me in Maryland? Can you help me in Atlanta? Our agency is specific to St. Louis. Now, we do have other things that we can do for you in other markets in terms of teaching you, but the agency playbook is only for St. Louis. So I'm jumping on here because I have two announcements. But before I give my 2 announcements, I want you to guys, if you have any real estate investing questions, drop them in the question box. I always take questions and try to answer them as they relate to real estate. So that's number 1. Number 2, go ahead and drop a house emoji. Let me get mine ready. Go ahead and drop a house emoji in the comments if you are buying real estate this year. Because you got to affirm yourself, baby. Because let me tell you something. Drop a house emoji in the comments if you're like, listen, I'm buying a house this year. I'm buying real estate. Buying real estate this year. I'm buying a house this year. Drop your house emojis in the comments. My whole comment bar should be filled with house emojis. And y'all know how I do it. I'll wait. Because I like people that affirm themselves around me. Okay, April's buying houses this year. Notary Time is buying houses this year. I'm buying houses this year. Drop your question in the question box so it doesn't get lost. Because Lily Springs, I can answer that easily. Just drop it in the comment box. I think you just dropped it in there. Cool. Okay, so we got some people buying houses this year. Okay, if you're just now joining us, drop your house emoji in the chat because you are affirming yourself. Every time we get on here, you guys, if I forget, remind me. We're going to affirm ourselves by doing something affirmative. I am buying a house this year. I am closing on real estate this year, okay? So, listen, excuse my braids. I'm super excited, you guys. Let me see if I can share my little screen. Hold on. It's not going to let me. That's so stupid. Okay, well, anyway, let me try. Okay, cool. So, if you guys can see this, if you click the link in my bio, this Tuesday coming up, I'm going to be doing a free Q&A session. It's going to be intimate. I'm only going to let a certain amount of people in. So you need to click the link in the bio to register. Super easy, just your name and your email, and we'll throw you over the code to get inside the free training. And you guys are going to be asking me questions. I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about real estate. There is no, you got to pay me for this. You're going to know everything every question that you have. We're going to be answering it on this call. It's Tuesday, okay? So I'm calling it the Get Unstuck call. So a bunch of us are going to get together, and we're going to keep the main thing in real estate investing. I had somebody ask me this question yesterday, and I really appreciated this question. One of my Academy investors, she said, Gabby, how do we find spaces where other people are growing and buying and sharing information about real estate? And so my Get Unstuck live training, or my live call, is going to be the place for you guys. So all you have to do is click the link in the bio and join the Get Unstuck call. You'll get the details right over to your email, and you'll be good to go. Okay. So I'm super excited to hang out with you guys. Again, it's Tuesday. It's going to be this Tuesday coming up. Click the link in the bio. You'll get the reminders and updates, and you'll be registered to go. So we're going to go over, again, all of your real estate questions. We're going to be answering them. That's number one. I'm going to be sharing bits and pieces from our playbook. Gabby, how do you buy a property a week? How are you buying a property a week for your agency clients? How did you buy $3 million in real estate, right? How did you, what's up, Brandy? How did your agency, profit this much or that? All of the things that we do to win, there's a plan, there's a method to the madness, right? There is a process in terms of finding profitable real estate. There's a process with that. You're not just buying any house. And so I want to start sharing that information with you guys, but you guys got to come to the call. You got to log in. You got to be ready to build relationship and to learn, okay? So all you have to do, again, for my free training on Tuesday is click the link in the bio. It's my Get Unstuck call. Let me see if I can pull it up, because some people be like, ooh, some of y'all be scaring me. Hold on. I be like, it's the link in the bio, but I get it, baby. Sometimes people don't know what the link in the bio is. I'm not mad at you. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see. So let me just show y'all. So this is our page, right? Real Estate Gabs, that's me. And so you're going to click the link here in the bio. Join our Get Unstuck call, the first link in the bio. And that's it. We're going to talk about your real estate. We're going to answer your real estate investing questions live. We're going to be teaching and leaning on the fundamentals of the power of buying and holding. And then we're going to give you guys insight on a profitable property playlist on how we win here in St. Louis. All you have to do is hit register here. It's going to check to see if my slots are filled up. Boom, there you go. Okay. So it's going to be Tuesday at 3 o'clock. Tuesday at 3 o'clock. So that's my first announcement. My second announcement is, my second announcement is, you guys, you're going to start seeing the marketing, what's today, Friday? As early as Sunday, maybe Monday, of my Profitable Properties Live. So we have our live investing weekend is going to be in St. Louis, March, let me just pull it up, baby, because I don't want to get the line to y'all. Because I'm going to say a date that don't even make sense in my head. Dun, dun, dun. 1 second. There we go. Okay, March 11th and March 12th, we're having our Profitable Properties Live Investing Weekend, okay? And so you're going to be able to join us here live in St. Louis. We're going to be teaching you about how to manage contractors. We're going to be doing live walkthroughs. We're going to be teaching you about money mindset. We do have some guest speakers as well. We're going to be helping you write your investing business plan. I'm going to make sure you understand what you can do with the amount of money you have, how you can borrow, and you can win. You can use your credit score to borrow from the bank to buy profitable assets, and then with the rent money, some of that pays back the bank, the other half goes to you. Some of that pays back the bank, but there's a formula to that. And so we're going to be sharing that live March 11th and March 12th. And then for anybody that purchased VIP tickets, you guys, you're going to get it's not free, but you're going to get access to our VIP dinner with our guest speakers and some amazing investors here in St. Louis, okay? So that is going to be March 11th and 12th. I'm super excited to see you guys live here in St. Louis. Those are my 2 announcements. I'm going to answer some of y'all's questions. So throw your questions in the question box. Okay, 1 second. I completed the Connecticut real estate course. What's CT? I completed the CT real estate course, currently studying for the national exam. Any advice? So Glove 001 or G Love, I'm sorry, don't get me to G Love 001. My advice would be to study real estate at least 2 to 3 hours a day for 14 days straight. If you're done with all of the exams and you're ready to, let me see what you said. Yeah. If you're done with all of the exams, you need to be studying real estate uninterrupted for 2 to 3 hours a day. Okay. If you're studying to be a realtor, 2 to 3 hours a day for 14 days at minimum. Okay. So that's going to be reading it. There's real estate exam podcasts. You can go to Google or you can go to your Spotify, your podcast listening apps and type in real estate studying exam podcast. So you can listen to them while you're at the gym, while you're cooking dinner. You can also go to youtube.com and type in real estate, the real estate national exam study guides or real estate national exam tutors. And there'll be people on there from 2021, from 2022 that sometimes they go live on YouTube. Other times it'll be pre-recorded lessons where they're actually going over the course curriculum live, or they're going over the course curriculum pre-recorded. Okay. Yes, I didn't do every practice test you find, but yeah, definitely what she said, do as many practice tests that you want to do. It's going to depend on how you learn. So, I was able to just listen to them all the time. I probably studied for about 2 weeks, and I probably every single day, studied for about maybe 4 to 6 hours a day. I would do some in the morning, and then when everybody went to bed, I would do some at night, and I passed it on the first time. I walked out, I had my license. So don't let people scare you. It's not that deep. I'm not saying it's the easiest test in the world, but it's you think how many realtors is out here? It's 100 million realtors out here. So the test ain't that hard. Okay. So, don't overthink it. The thing I want you to do as well is I want you to study the definitions. If you can get the definitions right, study the definitions. Don't get hung up on the math. Math is typically between 3 to 11 questions per exam. So if you fail all the math ones, you're still going to pass. So don't get hung up on the math. I want you to study for definitions, okay? What's up, you guys? We're just answering questions. If you have questions, put them in the comment box below. Just like from China. This filter is so annoying. If you have questions, just throw them in the comment box. I got a couple. Hold on. Lord Jesus. I'm scrolling and scrolling. I'm sorry, you guys. 1 second. What in the world? Bum, 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 bum. Give me 1 second. So Lily Spring says, what is hard money loan? What is hard money loans, and when and how do you use it? What is hard money loans, and when and how do you use it? Okay, so hard money lending is a source of a lot of flippers use hard money lending. A lot of buy and hold people use hard money lending too, but I see it more so on flippers. The hard money lender is going to give you a loan based on the deal. Okay? They're going to give you a loan based on the deal. They don't necessarily, typically and traditionally care where you work. So, for example, when you get a loan from the bank, they're going to want to see your W-2s. They're going to want to know that you have a job. They're going to want to, no. Hard money lending gives you a loan based on the deal. What do I mean by deal? So if you're looking at a house at 123 Smith Street and you say they want $20,000 for this house, but I can flip this house for $100,000 and I only need to put $20,000 in it, I need $40,000. You take this scenario, the address, the specs, the amenities, and the plans to the hard money lender, and they're going to approve the deal and give you the money. You go under contract with them and they become a first lien holder, which means if you try to sell that house, they'll get their money first, then you get your cut. Okay. So some things to consider with hard money lending, they're going to want to see a credit score of 650, I think. Most of them, everybody has their own stipulations, but they're going to want to see a credit score of 650. Typically, they're going to want to see $10,000 in the bank seasoned. So seasoned, what I mean by seasoned is they're going to want to see that money, that you at least had $10,000 in the bank for 3 months, for 90 days, or for 60 days. Because basically what people can do is they can be like, oh, I'm looking for a hard money lender. Let me just borrow $10,000 from my mama and then give her the money back just so it can show in my account. So it has to be seasoned, which means that every month when they check your bank statements, they see at the end of every month you had at least $10,000 in the bank. Okay. So some hard money lenders are going to give you the purchase price and the renovation price. So back to my example, if you found a house for $20,000 and then the renovations were $20,000, the hard money lender could give you 100% of your need. Okay. There are other hard money lenders that won't help you buy the house. They won't help you buy the house. They'll only help you with the renovations. So you have to buy the house yourself and then you get the loan for the renovations. Okay. So that is an option as well. So basically what you're going to be doing if you are interested in looking for a hard money lender, there's a couple more things I want you to consider. The first thing I want you to consider is that the hard money lender if y'all can hear me, give me some hearts. Okay, I think y'all can hear me, right? If you guys can hear me, just give me some hearts. Okay, I see one heart. I think you can hear me. Okay, cool. I don't know what just happened. This house is stupid. Dang, where was I at? Okay, so I want you guys to consider that hard money lending is a lot richer. Hard money lending is a lot richer. Okay. So basically what I mean is you're like, oh man, hard money lending, that's mad easy. All I need is a 650 credit score and all I need is $10,000 in the bank. I can do that, in like a month. Okay. Let me go get this money from this hard money lender. It's going to be richer. So when a bank gives you a loan to buy a house, they're going to what? They're going to want about 3 to 4% over 30 years. Right? They're going to want 3 to 4% over 30 years. A hard money lender, they're going to want 9 to 12% in 6 months. Plus, they're going to have various stipulations on what you can buy and where you can buy. Okay. So I'm not saying that it's a red light. I'm not saying you don't try it. I just want you guys to be thoroughly prepared for what's to come. Okay. So some of the situations that we ran into here in St. Louis, I can share one and then I'll go to the next question. One of the situations we ran into here in St. Louis, we were using a hard money lender. You guys can go to Google and type in hard money lender and type in whatever city or whatever zip code you're in, and there's hard money lenders are going to come up. Okay, it's a normal thing. But this is one of the things that we ran into. The hard money lender approved us for $100,000. Okay. He approved us for $100,000. In him approving us for $100,000, we have to bring him the deal. He has to source the deal and he has to approve the deal. He's just not going to give you 100 bands, right? So we're sending him deals, you guys. My back hurt. We're sending him deals. We're sending him deal after deal after deal. And he's not approving any of our deals. Okay. I'm like, what is going on? Why is this man not approving any of our deals? Like, I know what I'm looking for. My comps say this and my strategies say this. So I finally called the hard money lender. I said, yo, you're not approving any of our deals. And I'm starting to think that you're not approving them because of the area that they're in. Are you not approving loans in certain areas? Now, obviously, he can't say that because that's called redlining and it's illegal. But that's exactly what he was doing. He was not approving certain loans in certain areas because it's more risky for the lender, right? It's more risky for the lender. So he said, oh no. So all I asked him was, are you not approving certain loans in certain areas? And he said back to me, oh no, that's redlining. I wouldn't want to be accused of redlining. And I thought to myself, if you weren't redlining, why was that the first words that came out of your mouth? So the issue that you're going to run into is the deals that you can afford, because the hard money lender is only going to approve you for so much. They're not going to give you like $500,000 or, well, sometimes they do, but they're not going to, typically when you first start off with them, they're going to give you a little bit of money. Typically when you first start off, they're going to give you like $100K or $150K. Then as you keep doing deals with them, they'll give you more money and they'll open up the reins. So basically he told us that the reason why he wasn't going to give my client more money is because she was new to real estate. But I wasn't. And I was the GC and I'm the realtor. So why wouldn't the money be approved if somebody that's viable in the marketplace is doing the deal? The client is just backing the deal. You know what I mean? So I want you guys to be really cognizant and really aware of where you're trying to buy, because it could very well be they approve you on paper, but every house you bring them, they're not going to sign off on. So just don't get discouraged. If you want to walk down hard money lending, do your thing. Give yourself 90 days to work, to work in that space and to continue to find deals. And then before you even start looking for properties, when you're interviewing your hard money lenders and you're starting to get to know them, go ahead and take notes on the conversation. How much money could I be approved for? What types of deals could be denied? What types of deals could be approved? You want to get that information up front so you're not spinning your wheels for weeks and weeks and weeks and wondering why they're playing in your face. Okay? That's my spiel on hard money lending. I know that was a lot. So EJ said, do we use other people's money to fund, or do I use other people's money to fund my deals? If so, how do you structure the way you pay the investors back? Wait a minute. No, we don't use other people's money. I mean, I have before, but it's in terms of the agency. Okay, so let me break this down. Our agency investors, let me see who's on here. Okay, so we got Shauna British. Okay, Shauna British is on here. Let's use her for an example. Shauna British is going to contact me and she's going to say, Gabby, I want to start real estate investing and I want to use your agency. And I'm going to say, fill out this form. The form is in my bio. Shauna is going to fill out the form. She's going to put her goals on the form. She's going to put how much money she has today. She's going to put her current income, her current work status, and she's going to share first and last name. Then me and Shauna are going to get on, Shauna, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. We're going to get on a call together. This is how my agency investors find me and we take them to the finish line. We're going to get on a call together and I'm going to say, based on what you told me, you have about $20,000 in the bank. Do you need lending support? Shauna's going to say, yes, I need lending support. Okay. Then I'm going to pair her with my lender. I'm going to give Shauna my lender. My lender and Shauna are going to get on the phone, and she's going to get pre-approved typically in a day, maybe in a few minutes, but typically in a day. He's going to approve her for $80,000. My lender is going to send me the pre-approval notice. Shauna was pre-approved for $80,000 to buy real estate in St. Louis, blah, blah, on and on. Then I'm going to say, welcome to the agency, Shauna. You have enough money to start buying real estate with us. You've been pre-approved. We've had a screening call together. Let's start buying real estate. Okay. Sorry. So she has her pre-approval. She has capital in the bank. You have to have capital in the bank. I'm not gonna play y'all like that and just take all your money. And then every investor has their own business plan goals, and every investor has their own capital. You hire my agency for realtor services, to have access to my market, to have access to my expertise, to have our general contracting services, to have our tenant placement and lease writing services, to have our security services, to have our contracting services. That's why you hire the agency. But we have the lender in place to make sure that you can get over the finish line. Now, I have the pre-approval. Shauna has had her orientation. She's paid her invoice to the agency. She's starting with us. And then I'm going to shop, John and I and the rest of the team as well. We're going to be shopping for Shauna's doors. However many houses she told us she wants to buy, we're going to be shopping for those here in St. Louis. We're going to put in offers for her based on the pre-approval from the bank. Remember, I set you up with the bank. I set you up with the general contractor. All of that happens with me. Okay. So there's no such thing as paying my investors back. You guys come to me, and you're going to be your own investor for your own property. Okay. You're going to be your own investor for your own property. Each one of my agency investors, they have their own keys. We don't mix and mingle where this person is helping this person buy a house. No. When you get the deed, it's going to say Gabrielle Williams owns 123 Smith Street. You're the owner. You hired me to fix it up, to paint it, to clean up the yard, to place the tenant, and that's it. When you're submitting an offer and the listing agent sends you a contract, can they still accept other offers can they accept other offers? Wait a minute. I got to read this. When you are submitting an offer and the listing agent sends you, but if I'm submitting an offer, why would the listing agent send me a contract? Okay, hold on. Can they still accept other offers before finish? Okay, I know it's a question here. Before finish signing the paperwork. Okay, so let me say what I think you're saying. If there's a house on the market, and I make an offer on the house on the market. I want to buy 123 Smith Street, and I give them a contract for 123 Smith Street. Before they sign the paperwork, they can accept another offer. Yes. Whoa, that's dual agencies. Let me scroll up. When you are submitting an offer and the listing agent... No, I don't know what you're talking about. That's not dual agency. Can they still accept... That's not dual agency, because if it was dual agency, you wouldn't be submitting an offer. You would be representing the buyer and the seller. Can they still accept other offers before finish signing the paperwork? Once you sign paperwork on an offer, you cannot accept any other offers legally. Now, people do a lot of stuff. But once you accept an offer with a signature, it has to be signed. Both parties have to have signed off on it at the correct time. There's a time limit on offers. Legally, you cannot accept any other offers. I don't see dual agency in here. I know, baby, but I don't know what is happening with this deal. So you're the buyer. You submitted an offer, And basically, they accepted another offer before they finished signing the paperwork. Yes, that can happen. Yep, got it. Yep. You're the buyer on a property. You submitted the offer. You're signing the paperwork, and they call and say, "Oops, sorry, we accepted another offer." Absolutely. They can do that. Yep, you're gonna lose the deal. That's a normal thing. I mean, it's not super normal, but it sucks. It definitely sucks. But yeah, they can do that. Yep. I would be wondering, I will be asking and trying to see. Sometimes they won't even tell you why did they do that. Was your offer too low? Did they get somebody that was higher? Did they have a better bank? Did they have realtors accept offers based on banks too? Right? There's certain things that, realtors won't tell you guys, but a realtor can look at a bank and say, right? Because they're like, I worked with that bank before and that lender is trash. He doesn't close the deal. He doesn't answer the phone. He's rude. Dead ass. I'm always so confused when people want to be in real estate and they're like mean and nasty and rude and like ridiculous, or they do stuff like that where they mess over a buyer, and it's like your reputation is going to supersede you. I ain't saying ain't nobody ever been mad at me, because they have, right? John calls me a shark every day. That's what it is. But I'm gonna always walk in integrity, but I won't be disrespected. And so when stuff like that happens, you want to know, why did this happen? So the question I would be wondering for the realtor, and you said it was dual agency. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make, you need a new realtor. If your realtor was representing you and the seller, that's what dual agency means. That means that the realtor that you were using was helping the seller too, and then they cut you out the deal. You need another realtor. Girl, because I would be cursing them out. Yes. So I was answering something else. Was that everything? Oh, so yeah. So that's the process for joining the agency. Okay. If you're interested in joining the agency and you're like, man, I don't have that much capital, you'd be surprised on two things: how much you can borrow out of the properties you already own, and how much you can borrow from a bank when you have a 9-to-5. Let me see. 50% of my investors borrow from my bank. They use my bank. They use my lender, because many people don't have, $100,000 laying around. Okay. So don't feel like you have to save. Some of you guys need to talk to a good lender. Some of you guys need to take consultation with the lender and say, hey, I have a 700 credit score. I got about $15,000 in the bank. I want to start real estate investing. What are my options? Okay. Because some of you guys, y'all saving yourselves to death. And I hate that for you. You're never going to, you can't save your way out of, I don't want to say poverty, because I don't think y'all in poverty, but you can't save your way to wealth. You better start leveraging that credit score. You better start leveraging that 9-to-5. That 9-to-5, banks love a good 9-to-5, baby. You could be at McDonald's. I'm a millionaire and I can't get a loan from a bank, but you can work at McDonald's at a 9-to-5 and you can get a loan from a bank. You got a 9-to-5, you need to talk to a lender. You ain't going to be able to save your way out of it. I'm just going to keep saving it. I just want to make sure I'm in a good place. Because life, guess what's going to happen tomorrow? Life. Guess what's going to happen tomorrow? Your daughter going to need some braces, $3,000. Guess what's going to happen tomorrow? A tenant going to stop paying, $2,000. Guess what's going to happen tomorrow? COVID. Guess what's going to happen tomorrow? You got to go to the doctor. Life going to keep life, and this is why you can't save your way out of debt. Save your way to wealth. You can't, it's impossible. You have to invest your way to wealth. And so this is some of the premise and the values of our agency. Okay. Yeah. Did I say saving yourself to death? Damn. Oh no, I did say that. That sounded like me. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, saving. And I hear it all the time. People, you guys get on the phone with me and you're like, I'm just going to keep saving. I hate that for you, because I'm not. I'm going to invest. Sorry. Because if I was saving, I would have never bought. I would have never started buying houses. Because according to what we think it takes to start in real estate, according to what we think it means to be an investor, what we think it looks like, feels like, smells like, and is, it's not that. It's not that many of your own landlords, many of your neighbors who own their houses, they did that by borrowing. They did that by borrowing. You have to, when you start real estate investing, you have to leverage the bank. 90%, 99% of us have to go into leveraging the bank, other people's money, private money, and so forth. So don't get so caught up in this one-way mentality. You got to come out of those, break some of those barriers off your brain, okay? What else, you guys? So listen, click the link in my bio. We're doing a live question and answer. It'll be more intimate. You know, lives be hating on me, and then the internet be going out and stuff. It's very ghetto here. So we're going to be going live every Tuesday. If you click the link in my bio, you'll be able to register for my free live training. We're going to be doing question and answers. We're going to be going over the Profitable Properties Playbook. We're going to also be going over the real power of buy and holding, okay? I answered your question, EJ. I was talking about your question this whole time. I don't know why I said local. Ideal credit score to get started in real estate. Sorry, I was reading other stuff as I was reading your stuff. I'm sorry, Winston. Okay, so ideal credit score to get started in real estate. So for most of us are going to use a conventional loan, most of us, and that conventional loan is going to want you to have a 6. Last time I checked, I think it was a 650. Remember, every bank is different. Bank of America may say 660. Don't be like Gabby said, no, go to a different bank. Your small credit union may say 640. Another bank may say 670. Every bank is different. There's a national standard, and then every bank can do what they want. They could say an 800 credit score if they wanted to. They wouldn't close no deals, so they won't do that. But every bank is different. This is why when you guys get one no, you got to keep going. You get one no, you got to keep going. That ain't the bank for you. Okay, goodbye. I'm sorry. What's going on? I'm lost. Okay, keep going. I don't want you guys to get stuck when one bank tells you no, because I get 1,000 no's a day. Okay, it's Queen No over here, and I just have to keep going. So yes, EJ, I answered your question. So the Resilient Collective, we're going to put that up this weekend. Please, please, please stay tuned. If you register for the Tuesday, free class, you're going to click the link in the bio. It's the Get Unstuck call. I'm going to put it up one more time. All you have to do is click the link in my bio. This is what it's going to look like. It's the first link. It's my free live training. We're going to be hanging out, talking about real estate, building community. I want more of you guys to be DMing me. I took your advice, and this is what happened. I got my first investment property. I took your advice. I called the lender. I'm on my way to get my first investment property. I took your advice. I'm paying this off. I took your advice. I'm selling this, right? So I want you guys to jump on there and be proactive so you can move the needle for yourself. Okay, so this is my Get Unstuck call. I don't know why my skin looks so brown right there. I'm obsessed, though. Okay, so make sure you click the link in the bio. The first link is going to get you access to that Tuesday call. It's just going to be me and you in there. We're going to be hanging out and talking about my favorite topic, which is real estate, you guys. I think that's it. Is there a replay for the Get Unstuck? There will be. If you go ahead, EJ, and register for the Get Unstuck call, you're going to get access to the replay. I can have my EA do that. Okay? We'll give you guys access to the replay of the call. And what I do, y'all don't have to be sitting there. I don't know, maybe y'all already know this. You don't have to be sitting there like this. You can put your headphones on and be at the gym. You can put your headphones on and like cook dinner and stuff. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to be like pencil and paper in hand, you know, unless you want to. That's what's up though. Alrighty, you all. I'm going to give you back the rest of your time. Thanks for hanging out. Remember, click the link in the bio. Register. I don't want to say register, but click the link in the bio. Get the information to hang out with me on Tuesday off of Instagram on a free training, and we'll continue the conversation. Bye, y'all.